Hello, hello. Welcome to another aim to our weekly race.
Randovania weekly race.
Correct. Today we have the variety preset, and it is Jeff versus Wordsayer. For anyone new here, the variety preset basically just has door lock random enabled, which means that every individual door can have something that it is can have a different lock that it is usually not to. So, like for example, going to the first door might be a missile door, and then the next one could be a super missile door, and so on.
Yeah, and I believe that's every every significant door that can change into something will change.
Correct.
But it won't change into any other type of door. Some of the doors that it can turn into are turned off.
Yeah, but it basically can turn into almost every door.
Yeah, basically.
Apparently the race has also started. Unless I'm seeing things wrong. Ah, yeah. Countdown starts. Cool. So we will start in approximately 5 seconds.
Another thing with the variety preset is that there are random starting locations. I'm sure we will see.
Which we will see now. They are starting in Breeding Grounds 2 with Spider Ball.
Words. You gotta press A. There you go.
Starting. Oh, and we also see the first door already randomized to a Spider Ball door. Words is deciding to check that.
Yeah, you could at least peek. Although
Yeah.
I don't think you can. Oh, you can make it back. You have spider. Yeah, we just reload it.
Could also make it out by just crawling off the outside.
Right.
So, what's the plan here probably for these races? I would assume Jeff is gonna check.
Oof.
Oh, first death. Oof.
Yeah, that is with no E tanks that can be quite a difficult climb.
It usually is fine. I think Jeff is also just slightly out of practice. Could be that his nerves are kicking in slightly. Oh, another thing to note is that these runners do not start with power grip, nor do they start with missile launcher. And that makes fighting Metroids gonna be interesting. I know that... Ooh, charge beam bomb. I know that Jeff is relatively out of practice. So that's gonna be fun.
No, I thought they said they were like practicing the any percent routes.
Yeah, but any
Recently.
percent does not... Ooh, I see Missile Hydro Station.
Oh.
Practicing any percent does not necessarily translate well onto Rando.
Well, at least it's some kind of practice.
Yep.
In terms of movement.
Ice Beam being in Hydro Station is interesting.
We might see it right here even.
I wonder whether that's because of door lock, but it will just be required for some doors. So yeah, I don't think that Jeff realizes that the screw attack blocks are gone here in this preset, because otherwise I'm pretty sure he would have checked that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Also, interesting decision of Jeff to not kill this alpha with charge beam.
It does take a little bit of time. I mean, I guess it is looking like he's just going to go to. Oh well, I thought he was going to A1 first, but it's fine to check Spike Maze and A3 as well.
Check. Yep. He may check dual alphas on the way. I'm not sure.
With only this much health and charge beam, that might be rough.
I mean, you can check the item at least.
Oh, that's right, the item, but yeah, of course.
Currently, Wordsayer has not found anything interesting, just a speed boost upgrade. Which does not help him much. Jeff needs to get used to not having power grip here.
Oh,
screw attack.
Wow.
That is interesting.
So the detour into A3 paid off, but not the detour into going further into A2.
For me, Scuba Tech is interesting because I don't think Scuba Tech achieves anything logically here.
That's right. Again,
I
the
think
screw attack blocks.
yeah, being gone. I think the only thing that it actually achieves is making navigation in Area 5 slightly nicer.
Right.
And I guess it is one entrance into Area 6. Meanwhile, Words is currently warping to start, probably to check out main caves as well.
Ooh,
Bombs!
bombs.
Locked behind speed booster. That is good info.
Now we know what to look for.
Interesting. Oh! Oh, that's probably a pivot save. I would assume Jeff is just going down here, check the items in tower, and if there are nothing, he's just gonna pivot save out and then do dual alphas. Meanwhile, let's see what Words is doing.
I don't think Words checked geothermal.
Nope. He went into tower, saw the super missile door that led up to
Yeah. Yeah, it would
the
take
cover
way too
door.
long.
Yeah. And Jeff realizing he cannot get into tower.
Oops. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, he needs missiles.
So I think this would make you turn back to either or like what you said, you can check research site. But I think at this point I would just go to A1.
I'm very surprised that Jeff does not check the hint. Wait, no. Wait, how did Worldsayer check the hint? Oh, Dollar Grando. Oh. Yeah, interesting that Jeff does not check it. Because if he's in the area, he might like at least attempt it. Even if it's to see what the doors are, but he just chooses to ignore it. I think he definitely is going to Area
Wow.
1 now, yeah. And there's the Ice Beam.
So Ice Beam, of course, one of the items that is essential. It is required to beat the game, to be able to freeze the larva Metroids at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it's nice to have that one requirement out of the way.
And now Worldsayer also getting the enter with bombs being locked by Speed Booster. And if he's going this way, he's probably gonna discover the skill attack soon as well, I would gather. Yeah, that looks like he's going up to the Spike Maze.
So you may also notice that at the counter at the top right indicates the amount of DNAs that are left to be acquired in order to enable access to genetics lab, which is the final area in the game. So they need to either Metroid DNA can be placed anywhere here, right?
No, they can be placed on either Metroids or bosses.
Okay, so yeah, so on this preset, they DNAs are going to be on either, yeah, what you said, Metroids or bosses.
Which means that we could, for example, have the tester be required.
Oh, how exciting.
Or Ceres. Oh, especially with Ice Beam being in Area 2. Ceres could definitely be required.
Yes, this is indeed a fan remake
game.
of the original Metroid 2 for the Game Boy.
Yep.
It's a pretty damn good one, too.
Would say I'm not finding anything here in the overgrown cavern. Meanwhile, Jeff
We're,
has made it into Area 1. Let's see if
but
it is useful or useless.
at least we've made it into the meat and potatoes of Golden Temple here. Nothing so far.
A super missile tank is at least nice to have.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so this game is basically, if you can't tell from the art style, it's heavily inspired off of, like, you know, Metroid Zero Mission,
Yeah.
and I can just attest that yes, it is absolutely a very good casual game. It is just your classic, you know, typical Metroid game. Well, sorry, what was it? Metroidvania. That's the one.
Also, apparently I stand corrected. In this preset, apparently DNA can be found anywhere.
Did I miss that?
Yeah, because we had DNA in Spider-Bot Chamber.
Very nice.
For some reason, that is not all listed. But that is indeed good to know.
What that means basically is that they really might just have to check anywhere to get a DNA.
Oh, apparently Jeff found Super Launcher. I did miss that. Where was it? In Amberby?
Or yeah, yeah, probably somewhere on that side of Golden Temple.
Because that is gonna be very useful now for killing the Metroids. If that is his first missile launcher.
A DNA, very nice.
Two DNA already. We know one is in... Actually, maybe I should write these down. We know one is in the Area 5 Zeta. One is at that Alpha. And one in Spider-Bot Chamber. So we know the
At
location of
the Alpha above Spider Ball.
Yeah. Oh, that's Super Missile Launcher coming in handy here. Meanwhile, Wordsayer is resorting to killing Metroids with Charge Beam only. Sadly, getting no reward for it. Also,
Yeah, go ahead.
on.
Okay. Yeah, just saying that, like, it's just unfortunate to see, but you know, it happens during these randomanias that you can take all of these detours and all of these chances at things during a rando, and like and have very few of them pay off.
Yeah. Rando sometimes just completely randos you. And now Jeff is also going to discover that this place is indeed useless. But Wordsayer is making his way into Area 1, so hopefully he's going to discover soon the Super Missile Launcher.
Yes.
Maybe that was the reason why Jeff decided to not check the lab synth, to just... Because he know... Wait, no, that would make sense. I thought that maybe he thought that it wouldn't be useful. But considering we have Dollar Grander 1... Oh, and there's another DNA.
Wow.
Considering we have Dollar Commander 1, we could have Ice Beam doors that are required, so...
Also, I just realized Jeff is running custom suit sprites. Because that
He
is
is
not
indeed.
that he does not actually have Variasuit.
Yeah, he has suit sprites inspired by Prime 1. I think. Either that or Echoes.
We'll get to see here where Super Launcher ultimately was.
If it's not an armory, it probably was in Charge Beam Chamber.
Yeah.
Also a tester door. That is interesting. Because that means you're either gonna take the very long way around, or be tested just in case. Wait, no. Super Missile Launcher wasn't here. Or was it then?
So it was, I think, okay, so I think it is actually an armory. I just think for some reason Words forgot to check, like, that one missile
left?
tank. Yeah, on the left. Yeah, that's
No, I'm
like
pretty sure
hidden.
he collected that.
No, he
Pretty
didn't. No, he
sure.
didn't.
Oh.
Okay, now he's got. Well, what?
Huh? Let me double check on that.
Maybe he did check it and then
I'm
didn't
pretty
pick it
sure
up.
he did check it.
Then where did the super launcher come from?
That is a good question.
Because we know that there's a DNA in Spider Ball. Super launcher wasn't at Charge Beam.
Let me see.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that is quite a setback.
And a progressive jump from the first Gamma Metroid in Breeding Grounds 2.
Yeah, right. He indeed missed the lower left item. That is,
That's
oof.
that's gonna come back to bite ya.
Yeah, that's really. Oh, I don't even know how to describe that really.
Yeah, I mean, and like again, man, it just happens. Sometimes you forget you have you picked up certain upgrades already. Like, say you've been using bombs for a whole seed, and then you finally get bombs, but then you keep using power bombs because you
Yeah.
forget you have
But
regular
this is
bombs.
like way worse because here you think you collected a check even though you never did.
Yeah, so I'm kind of confused because he went back into armory.
Yeah.
And then hesitated for a bit and then left. So I'm
That's really
really
annoying.
unsure what was going on there.
Yeah, I really hope he's gonna double check that.
Because to be clear, just like in the other like 2D sprite Metroid games, an uncollected item on the minimap will show up as a circle.
Instead of a dot.
Yes.
Another
Both progressive
jump.
jumps.
Progressive jump and wave beam. That is. This seems to shape up to a really quick seed.
Yeah, there's a lot of movement just right there. Both jumps.
I think Jeff is currently. Oh yeah, you're right, Diametheus. Super Metroid had indeed only just item dots everywhere. I think Jeff is currently trying to full clear area 2 to find the ice beam. That would be my best guess.
It was on the entrance alpha
Yeah.
that Jeff has skipped like 2 times already.
Oh, never mind, he's just leaving. I'm surprised that Ratsayer is fighting Guardian, to be honest. It seems like a really weird choice because you can very quick kill him with like power bombs or super missiles or speed booster later, and he should have Screw Attack to just escape out of Gold Temple. So maybe he just wanted to open the spot now rather than later, in fear that he has too many missile tanks later.
Oh, you gotta roll under them when they jump like that.
Yep.
And now he's in a quite the rough spot.
Pickle.
Oh goodness, that's the right word. Thank you, pickle.
Oh, when was the last time Jeff saved?
He still has most. Oh,
He
he
does not
doesn't
have
have
the
his
space jump
second.
anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, but he knows where it is.
Yeah.
Oh, go to armory. No.
No, Ratsayer, go back. Oh well. Goodbye, Super Mr. Launcher.
It is what it is.
I hope that Jeff is taking the chance to check the entrance. He is not taking the chance to check the entrance. Oh well. Just means he's giving more chances for Wordsayer to catch up. Oh. That... Yeah, is quite the predicament, because I think this very much limits like the places where Wordsayer can go. Because he kind of needs missiles. Or super missiles. To go to a lot of other places, because pretty sure, yeah, we know that super missiles are blocking his progressive jumps. They are blocking beams, they are blocking this door. And they are probably, thus, by extension, also blocking his speed booster, which is blocking bombs.
Goodness.
So... quite a lot of items getting missed because of one accidental mistake.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, you never know. Maybe he's not concerned. Maybe he's just thinking, oh, I'll just kill Queen with bombs. That'll be fine. Oh no, you
And
can't get through here.
yeah, nope. Just realized that as well. And he probably realizes that he can't go anywhere here either, because this left side needs bombs or speed booster, both of which he doesn't have. The right side needs speed booster, and he's not gonna fight the Gamma with charge beam only.
Yeah, oof.
On a side note, did you see what Plasma Beam Chamber had?
No idea.
Ah well.
I was watching words.
Yeah. Yeah, that super missile launcher is really limiting Wordsayer right now. Spacer Beam, oh.
What the
That
amount of
is
beams you got there, Mr. Jeff?
helpful. But this means that Jeff very likely feels comfortable enough to fight Queen. Arachnus.
Gonna need some kind of bombs for that.
Yep. So we know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 DNA locations right now. All of them are relatively early game. Oh, Jeff missing all the supers again, and an
Oh,
E-tank
I got it.
coming very, on a very good moment.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just left thinking, what if I were in Words' shoes right now? What on earth? What would have to happen in the game to make me think, I feel like I forgot a check somewhere for no reason that I should have checked.
I think that is like such a weird thought that it basically never comes up.
Yeah, like what would make you think to go back to Golden Temple when you think you've checked
For me,
everything
the
you
answer
could
is
there?
nothing. For me, the answer is literally nothing.
Oh, God. I don't want that to be the case. That's terrible.
Yeah, same.
Goodness.
I hope he is going to open his map soon, check all the spots, and then realize when he's going over Golden Temple that he hasn't actually collected the item.
I
But
guess that would be the only thing that yeah,
yeah,
the indicator that it's that it wasn't picked up.
power bomb launcher. Oh, so that means,
That gets him. Oh,
lot
yeah, no,
of.
never mind.
Actually, no. I thought about Area 2 access, but Area 2 isn't even that important. Power bomb tank.
Yeah, the only thing that we know of there is the DNA at Arachnus.
Yeah. And I think Jeff full cleared basically everything except the one check in Breeding Grounds 2. That's like the one thing he's missing. Because he peaked everything in the interior. And the Breeding Grounds 2 check was the only thing he couldn't peak.
Yeah, but there aren't that many upgrades left for Jeff to pick up just to just go into go mode, I think.
Yeah, he basically is in go mode now. Like, he has all necessary items. The only thing that might stop him in terms of doors is plasma or ice. Speed booster might be required if lower area 3 has anything. So I'm pretty sure he's just gonna do Alpha Squad soonish, and then go A-line the DNA in spots.
And hell, we might see a regular bomb door, which we know is locked behind speed booster.
Yeah. But bombs do not seem to be required here. He may still pick them up. It depends on when he's gonna get speed booster.
I just remember from the couple of times that I played the variety preset that I just there was just one time where I would basically be in go mode, but then I would go to genetics, and then like I would open the first door, and then the next door would be something I hadn't done yet. So I have to
Yeah.
go back and then do that, and then I go back to the genetics, and then there's another door that I can't
That
open, then I have to go back, and so
that
on.
shouldn't happen on the variety preset. I'm pretty sure we have the labs to be forced to blue.
Oh, okay.
And I'm pretty sure safe stations have as well.
Okay, well, I'm glad that change was made because I remember that being a problem for me.
Yeah, that was a very fun problem to have in like early Dawnlock seeds. Always fun if you're at the labs and then you realize you haven't beaten Ceres yet. Oh, there's
Oh,
the missile
wow.
launcher. Ooh, yeah, no. Yeah.
Behind a Zeta?
Yeah, because the
When...
first logical launcher was a super missile launcher.
Oh, but Words doesn't. Oh, only has charge beam. And I was just thinking like, oh, hey, maybe Words will just find the missile launcher somewhere
No, he
easy.
will not. He will not.
Oh man.
DNA.
Goodness.
Oh, that is such a predicament for words there. Yeah.
What would
Genesis.
what would even like what would help words close the gap at this stage?
Oh,
Speed
that
booster?
is. I think if Jeff. No. Yeah, it might be Speed Booster. It might be that Jeff just wanders and forgets he has to do the entrance alpha and keeps searching for Ice Beam.
Yeah, that would be like the one.
Oh, is he gonna encounter that? Okay, I think he was just checking which room Storage Cavern was. But he definitely seems very lost right now on where to actually go.
Lend words your mind energy. Give him your give his brain your energy so that he can remember to go to Golden Temple.
To Armory.
Oh man. Yeah, specifically Armory. You have to manifest Armory, Armory, Armory. Go to Armory. Lucid dreams. Astral project into him if you have to.
I
Go to
definitely
Armory.
hope Words is gonna catch up here. Because that would be such a shame to just lose a race. Because you somehow forgot to check one free item.
Ah.
Does not seem like he's going to check for that though.
But he needs it. He needs it. Who cares about the rules?
Yeah, going to go here and then realize he can't go this way.
Ah. Damn.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's realizing he hot dogged Armory. What is he? I think he may be realizing it now. Sure hope so.
Think words, think.
On a side note, we know where 8 of our 10 DNA is, so we're missing 2 locations. The one that Jeff is currently missing that we know of is Genesis, Storage Cavern, and the Area 5 Zeta. And after that, he's missing 2.
Also Ice Beam.
Oh yeah, that too. But Ice Beam is gonna be relatively quick considering he almost full cleared Area 2, and he knows that it is in Area 2.
Is he?
He's probably gonna collect it right now, actually.
Yeah. Because I was about to say, maybe he's gonna full clear all of Hydro, and then this will be his last check. I guess not. There it is.
There's his Ice Beam. Oh, and Wurtse is just resorting to killing Metroids with charge. That is
like honestly, if I forgot about Armory, I would be stumped as well, man.
yeah. He's probably just hoping for another upgrade that will get him out of here. So that he basically can ignore the super missile launch in the logic chain, but yeah, no, that's not gonna happen with how the seat is laid out.
Oof.
Probably hoping for something similar with like you earlier, where he just hopes that missile launch is also available early. But yeah, not gonna happen.
Yeah, so all that's left for Jeff now, I think, is to just rush the DNAs that he has hinted.
Yeah,
and then
basically.
like what the hints that he doesn't have, which are like in Breeding Grounds 3. Area
Beacon Guns
5.
3 and Area 5. These are the... Oh, and Area 6.
Right.
He's probably going to do Beacon Guns 3 anyway, because that has like 10 checks next to each other.
Yes.
Area 5 he's gonna pick up because of Alpha Squad anyway. I think we might have actually had the DNA on Alpha Squad. That or I'm confusing it with something else.
Oh. Oh, yeah. No. He went down.
Such a shame, really.
And Powerbomb Launcher was behind a Metroid 2 as well, wasn't it?
Powerbomb Launcher was behind the lower left Satan Tower, yeah.
So like so many important upgrades that are behind Metroids.
Yeah, we
which are
had High Jump, we had
specifically
Space Jump, we had Spacer Beam, I think, we had the Spin Missile... No, not the Spin Missile Launcher, the Powerbomb Launcher, and we had Missile Launcher.
which are very specifically checks that would take words, either time or lots of energy to check.
Yeah.
Mamma mia.
I think he realized that this alpha is technically in logic to get to. And is also hoping he's just gonna find some progression item here.
And if I recall correctly, this alpha at the cliff here was just like a powerbomb drop or something.
Yeah, it was not important.
Oh, the area 1 hint we didn't have either.
We also don't have that one, yeah. A missile drop for Jeff.
Yeah, if you haven't noticed, just as a little... Well, if you haven't noticed already, from the amount of Metroids Words has had to check, the way that you damage Metroids without missiles and with your beam is to just turn off all of your beams except for charge, and then shoot them with just charge shots.
Which definitely is slow.
Yes, very slow. And difficult.
So now we're missing one last DNA location.
Which means that 2 of the DNA hint locations are joke hints.
Probably,
Right?
yeah. Yep.
So we're gonna
Yeah,
get
they
to see
have to
we're gonna get to see which 2 areas have the joke hints.
And what the jokins are, if Jeff encounters any. Maybe he's just extremely lucky, and his next hint is gonna tell him where the rest of his DNA is.
That's gonna sting.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is like what I meant. You basically never self-doubt on whether you got a check or not. Because that would be really...
It's just too rare.
Yeah. You basically never have a reason to self-doubt yourself. And to be honest, this is also one of the reasons why I keep collecting, or why I try to keep collecting items. Because
How do you
I
mean?
definitely have run into the chance, into the same moment where I just kept forgetting I didn't collect a specific item.
Oh, you can feel the
The frustration.
goodness. No, no, not like this.
Not like this, indeed. I wonder if Jeff is just hoping for like vanilla speed booster here. Probably. He
Oh, do
does
we
not
do
get-
do we know how Gala's doing? Isn't Gala racing?
Gala is racing. I do not know how Gala is doing. I can check his stream real quick.
Race time rooms. He's still chugging.
Yeah, he's checking along. He seems to be on a similar level as Jeff, like currently speaking. Because he does have basically the same amount of items, but he has a few less DNA collected. So Jeff may actually pull on first here.
Area 1, 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 Area 1.
Power grip. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, at this stage with the rest of the items he already has, it's not that important.
Yeah, no. Like the only thing that would still unlock something significant for him is speed booster or bombs. Or plasma beam. And bombs and plasma beam only because of doors. But with how it is looking right now, I doubt we're gonna see any plasma beam or bomb doors, but you never know.
I just,
think Hmm?
I just dread to ask how long, like, until Words exhausts all his possible logical checks,
Then goes to everyone.
and before he just starts being like, well, I mean, at this point, I just have to start like full clearing.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's gonna continue what he's doing right now and just try to do out of logic stuff.
But are missileless
Because there's so
Metroids
much you
even
can
in
do in this
logic?
game out of logic. Like he could theoretically like kill most of the Zetas.
But there's no way it's in logic. There's no
It is not in
right.
logic, but he could do that.
But that's man.
If he's getting very desperate, that is definitely a possibility I can see. I definitely hope it is not getting true though.
Yeah, it says here the tricks on variety, like missileless Metroids, is not on
Yeah, missileless Metroid is
whatsoever.
always off. It is always off.
Man. Didn't Words check this one already, or did he die to it?
I think he died to it. Test arena. Wait, no, that's just X North. Yeah, no, nothing useful.
Yeah, so if you look at their ammunition counts, well, at specifically words of ammunition, you'll notice that they have like a little red X's on top of them. This means that he has not yet acquired the launchers for the
Yeah.
respective ammunitions, which is
Something that's new to this render specifically is that it introduces missile launchers, that you need to collect the launchers in order to use the missiles. Same goes for super missiles and power bombs. You can turn them off for like personal seats if you want to, because not everyone enjoys playing with that setting. But for races, we have them on because they introduce more variety.
in the variety preset. We have launchers, shuffled launchers turned on.
Yeah. If you're familiar with other games in Rendervania, they also usually almost always have like required mains or required launchers. I know Dread certainly does. Samus Returns does too. I'm pretty sure Echoes does as well. Could be wrong there though. Yeah, but at this point, I don't think there's any way for Words to catch up, sadly. Like, he's what? Half an hour behind?
Something like that. And I suppose now Jeff is headed towards. Oh yeah, the Thoth DNA.
Yeah,
We haven't gotten
North
that
and
yet.
research site.
We'll get to see Genesis. That's something.
Yep.
Yeah,
Something.
but
Oh no, go ahead.
yeah, it's yeah, but again, going back to that, he has no ammunition launchers. That really is just like the biggest problem that Words has right now is that a lot of the most like a good chunk of the very important progression items that he needs are behind checks that require missiles or super missiles, namely
Yep.
Metroids.
And he sadly forgot to collect the item that has a super missile launcher.
It slipped his mind, and now he is currently exhausting all of the
That's
checks
really...
he possibly can, even if they're out of
Yeah.
logic.
There's Plasma Beam also.
And there's no
For
way out of
Jeff.
here.
There's a Plasma Beam door, and there's Guardian door that he cannot use because he's missing missiles.
Oh, man.
Such a shame.
Well, at least Jeff is more than appropriately equipped to take on Genesis.
Yeah. Something that's still interesting though is that Jeff does not have any suits whatsoever.
Right.
Which might mean he could have an issue fighting Queen, because Queen can hit harder,
Drunk your health.
but he's probably gonna be fine.
Yeah. As he currently has all the beams.
Yeah, all the beams, like 20 supers, only 80 missiles. Probably gonna be fine. Bird's trying to fight this Metroid again, where he died earlier.
Oh, but he didn't get his high jump at least.
Oh. Oh, right, he probably killed the other Alpha in Hydro Station. Which could actually be bad, because it might encourage him to do even more out of logic checks. The Alpha getting stuck.
Ooh, you gotta be careful not take too many hits from Genesis with no suits. Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
So now what's left is the distribution hint and the bubble air hint.
And Breeding Ground 3. He has not done that. Oh, never mind, he has done that.
He has?
He has.
Oh, okay.
We got the hint of... 1 second.
I thought Area 1 was what he checked.
He did check Area 1 and Area 3, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay, alright.
Looking at it, he's actually really close to Gala right now.
Ooh.
Gala has found the Varia suit somewhere. I do not know where. But both have the same amount of DNA. Gala does not have Spring Ball or Missile Launcher though.
Okay, so thankfully Word's opting to not clear out Breeding Grounds 2, which would have been very painful with only one E-tank. And is certainly... Seems like it would be out of logic.
Yeah, definitely is. Considering you don't... considering fighting Metroids with charge beam is always out of logic. That is most definitely out
Of course,
logic.
of course.
Please, Words, go to Golden Temple.
Like, at this point, he just has to be exhausting. He must have exhausted enough of the logical checks to...
No.
Never mind. Agony.
Oh.
He didn't... Wait, he didn't have randomized music on, did he?
No, but I think this is a byproduct of when he used to have randomized music on. Because the way that Tester works is that in vanilla, Tester actually uses the same music file as Guardian.
Ah.
And then he probably once played with randomized music. The randomized music put a custom music for Tester. And now he has that still here.
That's kind of funky.
Yeah. Words is just... You can see him getting confused on where he should be going by now.
You don't have supers. You need supers to get through that block there. The 2 blocks. Like at this point, I feel you just have to go into you just have to go into Zen mode. You know, you have to like you open the website, the GitHub page that shows all the presets, and look at all the tricks that are there, and then you read all of those out loud in your head, and then you internalize them, and then you think, okay, what is logical here? I need to stop doing things out of logic.
Yeah, but even that's not gonna help, because in his mind, he did Amory. Like, he has... In his mind, he has no reason to go back to Amory. Because why should he?
So here's my problem. I'm trying to come up with that reason. I'm grasping for anything. Just something.
Did Jeff check the DNA hint here? No, he did not. What does the hint say? Golden Temple Spiderball Chamber, that's not useful. So assuming Alpha Squad is useless or useful, doesn't matter. He's probably gonna head straight into.
There's a
That
DNA.
was the DNA. Yeah, no, he's gonna now drop the start and immediately go to his last DNA check, which is in Skrik and Remote Pool.
Which is in the depths.
Yeah,
Area
so he's gonna
6.
probably go to. Actually, he might be going to tower instead. No, never mind. He's going to. Oh, he's gonna take this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably because of Permalock door. In his mind, he's probably trying to go the route with the least amount of doors.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And going reverse laps probably has more doors than this way, because like going down from tower here has only open transitions. There's no door now.
I see.
But it does take longer to get to,
Wait, why is he going to area 2?
because he wants to go reverse.
Oh, right, I forgot. I'm sorry, I'm not even paying attention.
And he's going back.
So he's not going to bubble there.
He's going this way.
Yeah, but I can't out to see that we've not even seen Speed Booster anywhere.
Nope. It might very well just be out of logic.
Speedless. Is the damage boost, like, to get to the Skreek and remote control considered at all in logic?
Which damage boost? Like this one here through the lava?
Yeah, in the lava here, yeah.
I need to double check. I'm pretty sure you logically need gravity because we don't have any damage boosts in logic.
Yeah, so that's so if it does expect you to have both suits there, because we have progressive suits on. It's interesting that we haven't even seen either of them yet.
We know Gala has collected one of them somewhere, TM.
Okay.
I don't know where that somewhere is. But yeah, at this point, Jeff is just gonna warp to start, go to labs, and fight Green. He has no other business.
That would be a sound decision.
Like, bombs would be nice as a backup, but he has all beams, so he's not gonna need any backup whatsoever.
Oh my god, the one check that wave beam enables. Yes!
He found it! He found it!
God, go, move. I don't care if you're last place. You need to finish the game now.
Oh.
You gotta finish. You gotta do your due diligence.
Hooray! Yeah.
I would be. I probably. Yeah.
I would not be surprised if he just took a break and screamed. Oh, never mind. Apparently, the doors in labs are not force blue. I thought we had that on. Whoops.
Whoopsies. Oh my god. Guess we're gonna fix that one for next
Month,
what was it,
yes.
in 2 weeks? A month, yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
I hope it's not gonna be affecting anyone here.
There's door. I
Oh,
called it.
oh.
The worst, one of the worst doors to see right there.
I mean, we have Ice Beam.
Oh, but still, no suits.
It's gonna be fine.
Oh my god.
The funniest part would be now if he goes down A lines to Ceres and then finds a permanently locked door on the way. And then he has to go all the way around via the bottom path.
Yeah, so just to be just to be clear, Ceres is like the somewhat late game, late area underwater boss that is kind of annoying.
Yeah. She's, despite being able to speed boost, she's a very slow boss to fight. Like,
Yeah,
there's no way to kill her quickly. You always need, like, probably a minute and a half max. Min.
and of course, like with the settings that we have on, you are expected to have gravity suit.
Yeah.
To be able to move underwater, obviously. Ah, but it looks like Jeff might just be doing it suitless here.
I think the biggest troll would be if the door to Ceres would be a bomb door. That would be the biggest slap in the face.
To you, I think, for not turning on the blue doors in genetics.
The door in the final area was the Ceres door, so he needs to beat the Ceres boss here in order to open that door.
Oh god, I hate this zip. You have ice beam.
There he goes.
Oh, nice. Save? Okay, thank goodness. Yeah, you don't want to be taking no chances here with Ceres.
Yeah.
And that backwards entry with the super missile is also like an advanced knowledge or something.
Yep. Because you don't see the blocks being there at all. The only way to find out about those is if you know someone who told you. Yep.
Ah,
It is very handy, but it
missile
is
tank.
basically always out of logic. Oh,
Yeah,
there's Speed Booster. Wow.
What the heck is this, man? Who genned?
I think Jeff actually gent this.
Oh, dude, it's fusion.
Yep.
Well, you get it after Ceres, but it's you get my point.
I mean,
gotta-
this
you
is
gotta-
technically after Ceres' room.
Oh, the damage. Yes, okay. Oh, you gotta get in the center. No. Oh.
Oh yeah, suitless Ceres can be challenging if you're... Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta like morph glide. You gotta do like multiple glides underwater to stall and stuff like that. Oh man.
What's really poetic about this is that Jeff has been practicing a bit of gravity loss Ceres in any percent. And
Oh,
he
they have,
also
haven't they?
was not prepared for it.
Oh,
Oh? Oh,
Well, I
he's
mean,
probably gonna do
Metroid's here.
yeah, just in case it's a suit.
But even still, it would just give him Varia.
Yeah, but Very is still like 50% reduction.
yeah. I suppose, yeah. Come on, no.
Mr. Tank. Ah, well.
You could check the spider ball spike thingy here.
Yeah, I guess.
But I feel like it still wouldn't be in logic.
No, I don't think it is.
Well, in that case, I guess the E tank would be of most help. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah, eating is nice.
We'll take those. Yeah, but as I was just saying, it's because for this preset we only have beginner tricks on. So I think with only with the trick presets that we have on that are only beginner, I don't think you're expected to. It's expected of you to get here without any
I think
suits.
it's expected of you to get here and get this specific item. So like this could be your Varia suit.
Okay,
But
well
it is
there
not
you go.
logical for you to fight Ceres, get the other item, or fight Dual Gammas.
Yes. Okay. So that's that's the one thing that wouldn't be in logic. But yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Getting this one here is.
That said, Dual Gammas... No, Dual Gammas couldn't be any suit. But... Oh, the other one also couldn't be any suit. Yeah, this is the only thing that could have been a suit. Because both other checks need gravity. Logically.
Yeah, I would be taking the safety save to TBH.
But hey, this just means we get to listen more of chill tower music. I don't think the baby Metroid can eat the ice shards. It probably just was hanging onto the enemy while Jeff was destroying it with Ice Beam.
Yeah, but I see that if I recall correctly, I think since Words has gotten his super launcher, he hasn't picked up any more DNAs.
No,
He's still at 7.
He has not found. Basically, he has found Power Grip, but that is not
Okay.
really worthwhile progression.
Here we go once again. But really, the trick to Ceres here, though, in these, just you just kind of have to stay on that. Yeah, stay on that plat in the middle. You don't really. The only times that you get off of the middle platform is during like when he does the little zigzag speed booster attack at you, where he goes in between in all of the rows. Yeah, you jump off and then you power grip, or you wall jump onto one of the side plats above it. And then when Ceres comes back around, you jump off and you kind of glide to stall a little bit so that the missile blocks in the center can reform, and then you can land.
Something I think that's causing Jeff to stay here in this corner is because he wants to make the fight slightly faster by shooting these, I don't know what they're called.
The I don't know, the
ventilator
nodes.
shafts? Yeah.
The electrical nodes, the outlets.
Yeah. Because when Ceres does hit them in her speed boosting phase, she loses. She will speed boost for less.
Oh.
And that makes the fight slightly faster. At the risk of like getting killed here.
Oh, but nice, you got it.
Yeah.
And now
on to labs again.
And you pray that you don't get hit by like a...
He has one chance. No. Where was his Ceres door? His Ceres door was...
before the final Metroid room.
Okay.
Metroid's room.
Then he has one chance to get hit by a bomb door.
Which at least he now has speed booster to get.
Yeah. Yeah, this could be very close. Assuming he doesn't get hit by a bomb door. Because Gala is currently just fighting Queen. But Gala does also... Gala has also wall beam, so he's probably not gonna need to farm. Not gonna need to worry about the missing missile launcher.
Ooh, can you make this damage boost and make it back? Oof.
It's also unfortunate that Worlds has still not found any other progression. Just because he did not go back into Breeding Grounds 2.
And again, it's not like there are many progression items to peak because they're all most of them are behind Metroids.
Yeah.
The only one that isn't is like what, the bombs?
Yep. But he also does not have bombs, so yeah.
Ooh.
What a seed, man.
There we go. Theris defeated.
Will Jeff get sniped by the bomb door? Yes, no, maybe.
There's... Jesus Christ.
You could just see him sitting there.
My man.
This is like... Oh.
That's a one spicy seed. Good gracious. At least he knows where bombs are.
No, that is a bomb door. But yes, it is very good that he knows where bombs are. Bombs could have been in like deep area 3, for example, now that we have speed boost after Ceres. I think that's the only thing that could make the seed worse.
Wave beam doors are like a lighter shade of purple, and they also have like a little zigzag icon on them.
And they have a green dragon.
Yep. Okay, so I didn't call the bomb door, but I did call the Ceres door.
Yeah, it's... I was so sure we had that turned off. I was wrong.
Yeah, Glitzy, we are just now experiencing the consequences of forgetting to turn on blue doors in genetics.
Yeah, Genetic Labs had... Yep. Genetics Labs has one service door and one bomb door. Both are very late game check/items. And Words has unfortunately hot dogged the super missile launcher in Armory for like 40 minutes.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was in Armory, the first missile tank on the left. And he thought he had picked it up, but he did not.
And Gala just finished.
Yeah, it's good to see that Jeff is not that far behind.
Yep. This is only like what? Probably 5 minutes?
We are back. Final door. We are
Destroy
back.
this single bomb door that caused another delay of 5 minutes.
Shoot the, no.
Oh, can you shoot the queen? Like,
No, I meant like a vandalism. Shoot the little green test tube thingies. Did this Zeta have anything good?
this Zeta had super missile tank.
Hmm.
The bottom left Zeta had power bomb launcher, which is what Words really wants right now. That or oh, never mind. Words has base jump already. Never mind. And on to phase 2 for Jeff.
It's going all right for him so far. Oof.
Oof,
Oh,
got knocked out of the room. Ouch.
I think he just held left for a little too long.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I hate that even more when it happens to me.
Because then it's your fault.
Yeah. Ugh. Well, at least he's headed towards his powerbomb launcher.
Yep.
I feel like
Let's
this will
hope.
be a good sigh of relief right here when he gets this.
I don't know if it'd be a sigh of relief or a sigh of annoyance.
Well, I mean, we spent all of our annoyance side after getting the super launcher. Oh no, okay. I thought the Zeta was gonna do that one jump that's like gets way too close, and like can even reach you from behind that little barrier there.
What a seed this was, man.
Let it serve as a reminder. We gotta turn on those damn blue doors.
Yep. And also, do not forget to actually check the items you're going to.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's another one.
And that is GG for Jeff.
Remember, chat. If what words happens to you, it does not mean you're a bad player. Hello,
Oh,
Jeff.
hello, Jeff.
Hello. Oh my god. Why is that setting on?
Yeah, I don't know either. I thought it just turned off.
Yeah.
Aren't like you two and like someone else responsible for like the presets or like
Yes.
what's?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh.
Look,
Yeah. Going
who
through
reeked.
labs, what, 3 or 4 times just to see more and more doors was painful.
You know what would have been painful though? Hot dogging Super Missile Launcher for 40 minutes.
Oof. Supers was just in Golden Temple, right?
Yes.
Oof. That is a hot dog.
It's really bad because like Words went into Armory
Mm-hmm.
and then just went out without checking the item.
Oh, probably just saw the other
No,
two
he
visually
went.
and then
He went in the first time, got all the items that he could, besides the super launcher. Then he went to check charge. Then while he was going up, he went back to armory, kind of like hesitated there at like the entrance to armory, and then came back out of armory and then left Golden Temple.
yikes. Yeah, and the fact that like I spent a lot of time trying to look for speed in case bombs were required, and then eventually I was like, I gotta just start going, and it's like get my DNA, go through the doors. I found it hilarious that every single one of the labs doors was like a boss door. They were all
that is-
required. So it was like that's why I did tester and the tower activation because I was like, there's a good chance
This is
this could be a
probably
door.
yeah.
But little did I know that the labs doors were on and it would actually be even more important. But yeah, seeing the Saris door at the end, it was like, dang, it's like I gotta go do this now. It's like I'm not good at underwater or gravelous Saris.
Yeah. A tip for
Get
that:
there.
stay in the middle.
Yeah, I can't. I fall off too easily. But it's like getting Saris, going to see Ice Beam Chamber, and it's Speed Booster, and it's like, why is this here? It could have picked any other place, and it's here.
Yep.
And
That
to be
is-
like, now I'm go mode. Go, and the next door is is bombs.
bomb
It's
door.
like, it's like at least I know where bombs are. That was
that's
the
like
nice
the thing I was saying earlier. The one thing that would have made this way worse is if bombs were somewhere in Deep A3.
Yeah.
Because that
Yeah.
only got unlocked after Saris.
Mhm.
And so, good luck with another 10-minute detour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting the bomb info early, even though I completely forgot that A4 access is locked by like an explosive. I had a pointless detour there at the start, but getting that info was nice, knowing that like bombs are definitely behind Speed Booster. It's good information to have at least. Oh, you don't need any supers that way. Words.
Honestly, I'm very pleasantly surprised that that Words is not DNFing.
Yeah, to see this play out. The unfortunate thing is that there's a spacer beam door there, and it doesn't look like Words got that. Oh, going through all of A4 was definitely worth it, and I am just really glad that they loaded us up on super missiles. I never had to worry about ammo.
Yeah.
But gosh darn near full tracker. I didn't actually see in the credits where my other suit was.
The other suit was in Area 3 Sentry Caravan.
Oh god.
I
Area
checked
3 what now?
the credits earlier. Like,
Mhm.
this suit here in Area 5 was your logical Varia suit.
And then you
Wait.
had to go through distribution center, turn on the power, go back to A3 and do the EMP puzzle. Oh god.
Whoa. You're saying that the getting various suit here in distribution was logical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you
You
could
were
just...
supposed to get this suit first.
Yes.
Not like
Because
very
you can
first,
just-
but it's the first
Yeah.
of the suits to get. Yeah.
Because there's like the left entrance with Ice Beam,
Mhm.
so you can just casually walk in, get the suit, and casually walk out again.
Yeah, it's
Horrible.
when that location has like your first bombs or something. That's a really bad spot. And yeah, when I saw when I figured out I would have like no luck against Saris, it's like, all right, gotta go. At least there's some checks down here, and one turned out to be a suit. And I mean, 50% damage reduction is a ton, so
Yeah.
I felt a
Yeah.
lot better going back to that fight after that.
This is like the unfortunate consequence of items not having any real requirement until the end,
Mhm.
which happens to be both the case for beams and suits kind of as well. Because it just means they're basically anywhere. Good luck.
Yeah. Because what Plasma's or Spacer was also in tower, I believe.
I know Spacer was relatively early game-ish. I can't remember where exactly though.
Oh, and there was a beam in what was it? I think Spacer was in Breeding Grounds 2. Was it?
That could have been it, yeah.
If you watch the VOD back, you'll see that I called the Saris door right before you looked at it yourself.
Thank you for that.
You're very welcome. No, actually, no, screw that. You two, you reaped what you sowed. You forgot to turn off those blue doors in genetics, and look where it got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna get changed for the
It's-
next month presets.
Good thing the month is wrapping up and we can update all the presets accordingly. But yeah, I the like logic chain at the start was really nice. I mean, seeing you get supers and then immediately into 2 progressive jumps was
Yeah,
like
that is...
it was just a sign to stick around in A4 and clean up all of the Zetas.
It wasn't just 2 progressive jumps, it was basically also 3 beams at the start. Like the Ice Beam, the Wave Beam, Spacer.
And screw attack, don't forget screw attack.
Oh, and Screw Attack, yeah.
Yeah. Although I completely forgot about the A2 entrance alpha
part of
for a
A2?
while because well, no, not part of A2. I just thought I had done it because
Oh.
I had passed by it a few times without missiles.
Supers. Yeah.
And by that's why I checked the A2 EMP puzzle on the way by. I was like, am I gonna have to find speed booster, get go activate this thing and then get ice beam? But I mean, like, an hour 20 minutes isn't too bad.
Yeah, it's fine.
The,
It just feels way longer because you're like constantly backtracking because of doors.
yeah, and I mean, like, yeah, because I could have been done 20 minutes ago theoretically if that door
Basically.
didn't exist. But yeah, that's definitely the biggest time loss in door lock is just the amount of backtracking, trying to like figure out. It's like you get an item all the way across the map to unlock a door that's on the other side, and so there's a lot of back and forth
Yeah.
and
I
trying.
think that was also the reason why you went into Area 6, like from the front instead of from labs. Because going from the front has absolutely no doors. Or was
Yeah,
that not intentional? Okay.
that was not intentional. I was already in,
Area 4.
or no, I think I warped out and grabbed. I just thought it'd be faster. I don't think it was. I also just like my brain shut off going through these pipes so many times that I would take the wrong one and then have to take it back. I kept forgetting where I was going.
No,
It
because
happens.
going from the back is theoretically faster. Because you skip so much with the pipes. But I think going from the back has higher chances of hitting a door. Although now that I think about it, I think the only doors that are there is like between the
save.
pipes and onto the waterfall. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
don't think there are any doors after that. Let me double check that.
this is gonna be funny. We're just going through the bottom way and is gonna be greeted by a tester locked door. You have to go through the
Oh.
top. I saw it right before I opened it, so yeah, this is gonna be a
Oh.
funny moment. Yep, there it is.
Words has had like 3 or 4 of these moments during this seed.
Yep.
He hasn't even seen the Ceres door yet.
Oh God.
Oh, the bomb door.
Oh, yeah,
Also,
poor
yeah, I
guy.
checked. Going from back labs does indeed only have like the doors between
Okay.
the pipe and waterfalls.
Yeah, so this. Yeah, going my way is slower. I'm trying to think if there's any reason. Maybe just any % practice.
Yeah, I think
But
going
I'll
from the
excuse it
front
on that.
might potentially be faster if you're speed booster. But I have not timed that. So don't quote me on that. Edward's finding his missile launcher soon.
Yeah, I mean, that like yeah, sticking around and grabbing all these Zetas was definitely helpful. Not that you really
Yeah.
need missile launcher for much, especially since I noticed the setting for supers can open missile doors is on.
Yep.
I think obsoletes missiles a little bit. I'd be cool if that changed.
It does. Yeah, I'm open to changing it. I think it was just unchanged because to not break muscle memory too much.
Yeah.
I don't know, there are like arguments either way. You could also just say, for example, that making missile launch obsolete does make seeds go by a little bit faster, and that you don't have to go on another hunt for just one specific item that can again
It's-
be anywhere.
It's true.
Because like at least with super missile launcher and power bomb launcher, you're limited relatively early-ish. Space beam. There it was. Couldn't remember. So what DNA is Word's missing right now? He's missing Arachnus, he's missing Genesis. He's missing Squeak and Ramulkenpool, and I think he's also missing Test Axis North.
No,
Did
no,
he
he
do
already
that?
picked that one up.
He just picked that up.
Yep.
Then what is he missing? Did he do Alpha Squad?
Yes, he did.
Storage cavern? Oh, he probably didn't do storage cavern.
Yeah, that's probably the one.
Yeah, he's in the position where I would honestly also just like go rush-ins. Because he has basically anything that's usually required for go mode.
Yes, usually required for go mode. Oh, and he's got to find that plasma too, because there's a plasma door in labs.
Ah, yeah, I forgot where plasma was.
Plasma, Pretty Grounds 3?
Maybe. I know it wasn't in a too bad spot. It is the only thing I remember. It might have been Breeding Grounds 1. In which case he's going to collect that in a second.
But yeah, definitely going and collecting the hints is good here. Oh, Plasma was in Thoth Exterior.
Oh, right, in the Hornet room.
Yeah, which, you know, he'll eventually get the hint saying you have to fight Genesis.
Like twice, once because of DNA, once because of
The
labs.
doors, yeah. Oh, the doors, man. It's a very fun setting to play on your own, but in a race scenario, it's just such a pain having to go back so many times.
No. I still think even in single player, I still think it sucks.
It depends on the mindset that you're currently in. Like, if you're just doing something very casually where you don't really care about time and just want to have fun, then go for it, but I can definitely see with how it can be annoying if you have to go back like all the time.
Yeah, I'm not sure you'd be saying that if you had to turn back like 5 times, which is what like happened to me.
Yeah.
You usually can avoid it because if you you usually know that you have the setting on, and you also usually know what doors you have shuffled, and so like you go out of your way to just go collect the items or bosses or events to not
Where
have
it's also
surprises.
has to check. I can never remember which one it is. He's got to be happy to see that. It's like, oh yeah, no spring ball, fantastic.
Yeah, I think Spring Ball and Power Grip here were logically useless, which makes sense.
Yeah, when you start with Spider Ball,
Yep. And Spring Ball's only logically uses like River Drive and the Area 1 EMP item, both of which are basically excluded here. Oh yeah, that was also another thing that caught me by surprise. Apparently we have DNA anywhere on in this preset.
yes, yeah, yeah, I did not practice this at all and just went in blind, and so a lot of the settings were just figuring it out.
Yep.
Oh, that's another thing we were also wondering. I think at the start was if you remembered that the screw attack blocks blocking
Nope.
transport
Gone.
pipes were
Nope, found that early screw attack, and I was like, oh, perfect, I can go through the pipes, and it's like, oh, could have done that from the start.
Which is I think is something Words actually did.
Yep. He basically immediately went and checked the item hint.
And it just sucks as well because he did like right at the start he did like a number of detours that you did not do, and none of them paid off. I think.
Nope.
Yeah, I was really lucky that the detour to A4, even though I couldn't get there, was like I had the right thing in mind in going to A4 because that's where the progression was. But the well, I guess I had to go to Golden Temple first because I couldn't remember if the Grave Grotto blocks were here, so I left it until I found bombs, and then when I was pretty much last locationing things, it was like, all right, I have to go to A1. These blocks aren't here. So, kind of a misstep by me, but eh.
Well, you made it like second place, not that far behind Mr. Gala.
Gala.
Yeah, no, I'm happy. The early game went well, and
It was pretty interesting too, because I checked into Gala's stream every now and then, and you two were relatively close. Like, there were moments where you were ahead, and then at the last, like, I want to say around Ceres, he caught up, probably because of the death.
yeah.
If you would have avoided that death at Ceres, you might have won.
Yeah, I wasn't avoiding that death. I'm fine losing because of that. No, like suitless, completely suitless. No, I'm passing on that.
Yeah, late game kind of expects you to have a suit.
And yeah, to be fair, getting to that center platform to begin with can be a little bit difficult because you kind of have to do it in a hurry before Sarah's kind of just pushes you while you're on your way there.
All right, most of the puzzle is solved.
All the beams, very nice.
Yeah, just needs to go beat Genesis.
Yeah, basically just a Wagner and the poor missing. Oh,
Storage cavern, I think.
Oh, and he's got to go back and do Tester. I forgot
he did
about that.
Storage Cavern.
So Words is going to get the last DNA, go to labs, see a tester door, gonna have to go back, get tester. We'll go back. We'll realize has to fight Ceres, and then we'll go back again and grab bombs if it plays anything like me. Oh, what a seed.
Very clean fight.
Yep. Yeah, like at this point, it's just rushing hints. Did he see the Arachnicent, I wonder? I can't remember if he did.
I feel like he should have. If reloading to start is any indication, hopefully.
I mean, reloading to start, you would have done any. Okay, yeah, he did. Otherwise, he would not be going up here. So yeah, that missing, the Remake pool missing, and then the two backtracks missing.
Oh yeah, I forgot Wave was also required due to blocking the Arachnus DNA. So yeah, it's like this is like a full tracker seed.
What caused World to be far behind was him accidentally forgetting a check for 40 minutes, which is Super Missile Launcher in Armory.
Which was pretty much blocking the rest of the game. Yeah.
Yep. It blocked high jump, it blocked space jump, it blocked power bomb launcher, it blocked every beam.
Yeah. But like the game started once you found supers, so
I'm surprised he does not go in reverse here. For the last DNA.
Hasn't done tester yet. Can't go that way.
Oh, right.
You know.
Well, that's gonna be a weird surprise. 3
Yep.
backtracks. 1 for tester, 1 for service, 1 for bombs.
Now we do have another speed gaming event happening at.
In 10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah,
It's the other
so-
one randomizer tournament. If I read it correctly,
Yeah, so probably not going to get to see the finish in that time. Words might keep playing offline, but we'll have to give up the channel.
Yeah, I asked him on whether he wants to hop into comms, but he'll probably continue racing, I would assume.
Yeah, I mean at
Considering
this
he's
point
like
you're
so
gonna-
close to the finish.
Oh, I was not aware of this. I've always been used to, well, you aim2R guys, you have all the time in the world. Go crazy.
We usually have a lot of time, but sometimes we have like events immediately after.
Yeah, if you
Look
check
at the
out
schedule.
the schedule, it's pretty packed. So if you
Yeah,
need some
there's a lot of
entertainment
events
tonight,
going on.
Exciting, stay tuned.
Now, I'm really curious why Words is not taking the save warp here.
He probably forgot that there was a tester there and thought he could just get by faster.
Yeah.
No, looks
Oh.
like he has forfeited. Well,
Alright, so the doors that he's missing right now that he's gonna run up against are like Ceres, bombs, and what else? Where's that it?
And Tester.
Oh, Tester,
Plasma,
right.
Yeah, Genesis. Yeah, probably forfeited as soon as seeing this is a. Yeah, I can imagine that's the cause.
Yep.
Oof.
Yeah. We probably get him to. Oh, I need to click on the button. There we go.
Yeah, real quick,
Oops.
just get a few words in, and then we'll.
That one hits right here. It's too close to home. That door.
Let's see if we'll be getting him in.
Hello, words. Welcome.
Welcome to that.
Hello.
I could not begin to imagine the
That-
feelings coursing through your brain, Mr. Wordsayer.
You know, if I hadn't wasted 30 minutes not
What,
realizing
30?
that I'd missed a check in
30
Golden
minutes?
Temple, I might be okay with this.
Yeah. Hey, don't worry. It wasn't over yet.
Yeah. Like,
Lab
yeah, I
doors-
got to the
No.
tester door on the
Yeah,
other
no.
side.
But
You
lab
missed the end.
doors were still on.
Mm-hmm. What were
So
the
it
lab
gets
doors?
better. It gets way better.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Tester is the first door,
Uh-huh.
and then Genesis, Plasma
Uh-huh.
Beam, Arachnus,
Uh-huh.
and then Ceres.
Oh, okay.
Guess what Ceres has? Speed booster.
Oh, to
Guess
get
what?
bombs.
And then guess
Yep.
what the next door after Ceres is? A bomb
Bombs.
door. Yeah.
Nice. I actually
Yeah, this
love
was
that.
a-
It's just
This
the
was
whole
a full tracker all boss seat.
that's kind of cool, but I will say that was probably the biggest blunder I have ever made, missing super missiles, because I'm like, I think that is actually the first time I've ever missed that check, and I even had the thought as I was going back through that room, like,
Yeah.
wait, did I get that? No, I never missed that. There's no way I didn't get that item. And then it turned out it was the one thing that put me in BK mode basically for 20 or 30 minutes.
Yeah, it was very painful to just see you wander everywhere, pausing every time, seeing what you might
Yep.
have missed. It's...
Doing
'Cause I'm
things
just
out
like-
of logic.
Yeah, because I'm like, I was 99% sure that the Metroids were out of logic if I didn't have any kind of missiles, but like that's all I had left that I
I
hadn't
actually missed
been
it. What
to.
made you reconsider and go back to Armory?
Wave beam.
Ow.
Because wave beam
Oh,
gets
because
that
of the
that
one
one
check,
check.
yeah.
Yeah. But that was still
Wow.
out of logic. But like at that point, I was just like, I got nothing else.
Because we were even discussing like what could even happen at this stage after this much time to make one reconsider.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, maybe I should like full clear an area that I've been to before, even though I'm certain, even though I don't have any other reason to go back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the roughest kind of thing in a randomizer. It's where like you thought you full cleared something, but you missed one thing, and then if you just don't remember, you're never gonna go back.
The second
But-
roughest is having 30 minutes of progress and then dying, and then realize you haven't saved for 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. Also, question, because I'm very confused now. How do you even get to Tester? Because the bottom door to Tester is locked.
Through the
The
top.
upper way.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
I
it was
probably-
really at the
Yeah.
DNA item. Just
Yeah, I was forgetting like about the back door. Yeah, because I got that DNA item, and I'm just used to just being like, oh well, I'm stuck after I get that item. But
Nope.
Yeah, I never thought about the fact that I can go through that door backwards. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
in GG, grants
GG's.
for actually still continuing. Sorry if
Oh
I
yeah,
cut
that's
you off there.
valiant effort. It has to be
Yeah.
said.
I saw Jeff's message that like you can let us know if you don't want to continue. I'm just like, I'm at the end. How would I not? And then I saw the
Bro.
door. I'm like, oh, yep.
Kind of BM, man. That's kind of BM. What are you talking about, Jeff?
Yeah.
That
Go
was
follow the races, everyone here.
yep.
Oops.
Well,
I don't think it likes
GG's
to
everybody.
Oh, but of course we are on a schedule, so it's, it's
yeah.
not BM. Never mind.
Yep. We've got
Yeah.
a caller here. Thank you to our excellent comms. Thank you forever for watching. We'll see you next mission.
Bye.
Bows. Thank you. Yes.